Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I missed you guys last week. I didn't get a chance to actually make a video, but I wanted to hop on today to encourage us widows and widowers and people that have had loss in their lives. Um, I just want to encourage us to keep on holding on to God's unchanging hand and allowing Him to continue to use us mightily on His behalf. Um, I was just saying, I just came off of my live video, and I was just saying to my widow sisters and brothers and the audience that I had it all wrong. I felt like me um, being married and having my husband and my family was my purpose for living. And so I'm having to adjust to that and know that that is not the only reason why God has had me here, and that there is a purpose and a reason for me to still be here. And so, like I was saying earlier, that my gifts, I've been an entrepreneur since I had gotten married. I was an entrepreneur. And so I thought that those gifts and me being married and being a mother and a grandmother was my purpose. So I had it mixed up with purpose and destiny, um, of being here, of God allowing me, picking me to be here, to be, created. And so we have to know that we're so special um, when God allows you to be the one that He picks for you to be here. There's so many billion sperms that go through when your parents, um, you know, allow you to be made. And so just think, we are chosen. He knows everything about us. He's he knows about where our destiny. He knows our beginning to our ending. And so it's something that I'm having to learn that no, Crystal, that was not, your husband was not your only purpose for being here, for him allowing me to be here. Um, and so, yeah, I, I, I just wanted to hop on to say that I'm going to a women's retreat next month. I'm going to be one of the speakers there. I am constantly putting before you all to get your affairs in order, to make sure that you have, some life insurance. Make sure your adult children have life insurance. Make sure you have your will and your trust. Um, Make sure that you keep building on great memories with your loved ones, even if it's not your significant other, your husband, but your family. You guys, listen. They had that tornado in Mississippi right by my grandmother's and my mom's house. My mom is there. I have aunts there, have uncles there, and you guys, nothing but the grace of God. Some of my relatives did lose their homes, you know, and it's rough, but they didn't lose their lives. So we can not so much focus on all of the earthly things that are here, because since I lost my husband, you guys, like, this stuff really doesn't matter to me. Of course, I want a roof over my head and everything, but you start really looking at things differently when you lose your spouse. You Stuff is not as what do you call it? Needy. You don't be like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want. Like we was hustling and bustling for to get a house, right? the American dream. And so, and then when God bless you and accomplish you to do that, it's a blessing. But it's it's a hard place when you don't have that spouse with you that you had with you when you got in the blessing, right? So you kind of start thinking, I'm like, God, we just got in our home. The first year I lost my brother. The second, a year later, I lose my husband. And so, and I lost my dad like 28 years ago. And so I felt like all of the men that are significant to me are gone. And it's like unexpected deaths. So I'm just saying to say, please, you guys, don't take your loved ones for granted. Like I said earlier, I really didn't have anybody to tell me this. I didn't have nobody wasn't telling me none of this. I guess they were just quiet. I don't know why, but you know, you just didn't have people to tell you that. You didn't have people to educate you on some of these things. And some of you widows and widowers that are out there that have not started getting your affairs in order, you don't want to leave your children where your affairs are not in order. If there's some widows that are listening to me, or widowers that have not changed your wife's beneficiary from being yours, you don't, or your husband's, it's your husband or your wife. If you had them for your beneficiaries on your 401ks, on all of your information, you need to go and change that, because I think what happens is we get so caught up in moving forward and doing things that we forget that. So say for instance, if I had my husband, I'll say my husband on the beneficiary as my beneficiary if something was to happen to me. Well, my husband is gone now, so the kids it would take a longer time. It could take 5 to 6 months in order for you to be able to do that. So if you have had a loss recently, and I would say to you, please do not make any serious decisions within the first year, because we are not in our right minds that first year. We're not in our right minds the second year. I haven't been the second year, but don't make no serious decisions. Um, if you don't make no serious decisions. I have so much I want to say, but I know I can't say a whole lot because, like I said, I'm going to be going to a conference. I'm going to be sharing this information. But if you need to know some information about your household, you can send me a message, and I will most definitely get back in contact with you. But you guys, please, 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 please get your affairs in order. Listen, you guys, we don't know. Well, if Christ come and swoop us up, then we don't have to worry about it. But in the meantime, you guys, while we're here in this earth, we have to do what we have to do on this side, right? And we don't want to leave our loved ones, all messed up and stuff. But I would say to my sisters, I love you guys. I am looking so forward to this. I know God is going to be moving us. We're all going to be going, and we're all going to be, man, after this conference, I just have a feeling that God is really, truly going to be leashing us out to get his word out, for one, and I don't know, I just feel like something different is about to happen. And so I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to meet you guys in person. Yeah, my sister Pam, she was talking about our husbands both were Steeler fans, and so she said they up there talking about the Steelers game and this, that, and that, and I'm like, they doing something. We just down here trying to figure out life, but God is so good. He's merciful, He's faithful, He's just, and He has been carrying us this far, and so I'm going to continue to trust Him to carry me all the way. So I'll say to you guys next week, I have some very important business I have to take care of. You guys, please keep me lifted up in prayer, my family. Pray for Mississippi. Pray for the other states that had tornadoes. Like I said, I'm so thankful to God because that was my mom is from Belzoni. My grandparents lived in Silver City, so I have aunts and cousins that live over there. And thank you, Jesus, that they were covered. You know, like I said, my son did say that he lost a friend that lives there. I don't know that person, but and they was talking about the wife was in surgery, had not even known that her husband had passed away, lost part of her breast, and my cousins, lost their home. They took cover in the closet, and they had to be rescued from the closet, but they lost everything. Her siblings, they lost their homes as well. So keep Mississippi lifted up in prayer and my family, and as I will keep us all lifted up in prayer. Each day is something strange and something new, but God, my eyes are on you. So teach me your ways and I'll follow. Teach me your ways and I'll obey because my eyes are still on you, Christ. So I love you guys. Have a blessed rest of this Sunday evening. And remember to get your affairs in order. And remember to love and keep building on great memories. If there's some of you out there that is mad and angry at your siblings or cousins or whatever, get that thing right. Because if you're praying to God, He's not hearing you. If you have any ought against your brother or your sister. So get that thing together, get your household in order, and have a forgiving heart as Christ has towards us. And I'll say this for myself. God, please have me to know to cast all of my cares on you. I recently, this past week, I had a lot of things that kind of distracted me. I had court papers come. I had somebody calling me talking about serving papers to me. I had my husband has a $70,000 helicopter bill that they are trying to come after me for because we are a community state property. If there's anybody out there that knows, please let me know if it's my responsibility or how does that go, because I've heard so many different things. They say, well, I send a death certificate and I did this and I did that and I did those things, but they still are coming after me for the helicopter bill. The helicopter bill was it was actually $69,600 and something, and his medical bills were $100,000. And so, yeah, pray for us widows because there's a lot that we're going through besides just losing our spouses. So, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next Sunday if the Lord say the same. Bye bye.